Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Blessing Chikneke and this is the Blessing Side of Life. So I was thinking today, what should I share with you guys? And I thought to myself, what if I give you a peek into how my growing up was, especially my teenage years. So I attended the boarding school and there was a whole lot of experience from that era, that phase of my life, and which I really do love. Yeah, but there's this particular one that always comes to mind, and there are a lot of lessons like to learn from it. So normally I'm the chill girl, the quiet person in the room and doesn't talk too much, just do my thing, probably not notice that I'm there. People usually assume that I don't have times where I'm all bubbly or the life of the party kind of, but not all the time though, but when I get comfortable with you, I feel like there's that side of me that comes to full light. So there's this particular day, I don't know what happened, but it was night and there's the whole place was rowdy. Girls were talking. I don't know. I'm thinking this was a period maybe before exams or no, before exams were usually very serious. After exams or maybe between the time to go home, maybe probably midterm break or something like that. So we were having fun. We were gisting. The whole place from this corner to the other corner, there was noise that particular night. I remember our hostel mistress coming out to like warn us not to make noise and all of that. So we keep our chill. And when she went back to her apartment, we started again. The whole place went up again with noise. People were just gisting, things like that. Yeah, normal having fun. I was past midnight at this time already. So that particular day, I think she had it up to a point, and you should know that when she's serious, she's serious. When she's vlogging, she's going to do it all of her strength. And then I think at that time she was pregnant. She's having a pregnant woman and all of that. I think she first said, "If you're making noise, we should come outside." Right now, I can't remember the details clearly, but she asked us to come outside. And me, I was already fidgeting. I was already thinking of how do I go? I need to go out. They're going to flog me and all of that. And my friend was not even having any of it. And she'd be like, "You better pretend that you are sleeping." You better pretend that you're sleeping. And then I was like, just with not really, I really do not know how to pretend so much. But I don't know, she would do anything just to escape getting punished. And yes, because I know there were a few times where we've gotten into trouble and she would find a means for us to escape that situation. So this was one of those situations. Yeah. So she was like, "You better just pretend that you're sleeping and stay on that bed." So I stayed. She came in, people went out, she came in again. Like when she already asked people to come out, most of the girls went out. But I still stayed. So she came in to inspect, and this was me. My eyes were a bit shaky. I was like, "Oh God, if I'm busted, like it's not going to be funny. She's gonna beat me there." Like so. But the funniest thing is, she came to my corner. I could just sense her there. She came. She looked at me. She was like, "No." She moved down to the corner and she found somebody sleeping there. And she beat the hell out of that lady. She beat her from while she was sleeping. And she woke up in pain. And I was like, she didn't do that. She didn't do that. But she didn't believe her because normally everybody knows that she makes a lot of noise. When there's noise, she's like usually part of it. But that day, unfortunately for her, she wasn't even part of it. I feel like she was sick and she slept very early, and then she was beaten. Like that was so bad. Amarachi and I, we escaped because they always feel like, oh, these people are quite innocent, but we're not even innocent. We're not supposed to be part of the people that are exonerated because we were part of that noise. So this is just to say that sometimes the character that you exhibit over time kind of creates a perception about you. So people would hardly believe, oh, like you could hardly believe that, okay, I'll be found doing such a thing at past midnight. No, I was a quiet person. But I was not, on that day, I was not. I escaped because, okay, I already had a name, like, okay, she can't do this. They already knew, like, to the extent what I could do. So yeah, so this is just to say that you probably should. They say when they say good name is better than money, like yeah, you probably should invest in building a good name for yourself, not just to escape like I did, but like for it could help you. Probably yes, do escape situation, but it could help you get opportunities, get recommendations. I know probably if they should just like recommend people that are very that you believe that are well behaved and all of that. She would definitely recommend me, right? But that day I wasn't. I was not very. If there was a camera there in the room, I should not be on that list of the on the list of people that were to be exonerated from that punishment. But because I've like had something like I had a good reputation over time. So he just talk and you just feel like, okay, this person doesn't. And then we should not fret too much. Thanks to Amarachi. Because if I had fret, like and not like just try to compose myself, and probably I'll be punished. So we should try as much as possible to remove fear. Yeah, just be bold, do your thing, be bold. Be bold, be bold. Have a friend like Amarachi. But please do not do it for the wrong reasons, please. But just try to make sure that you're not very fearful. Because I remember another time where we were to be punished again. I was very fearful and I left Amarachi midway of trying to escape the situation because I was like, oh my god, I don't think I can do. Let me just go and take the punishment and be free. You get, but I don't know how she did it, but she escaped. That was like a day where they were punishing all the accessory students for not attending assembly. Right, most of us didn't attend assembly that day, so they were like dealing with people. So we tried to escape to some point. I feel like, oh my god, somebody can just bust out from anywhere and just catch us. So let me just go. And you're like, listen, I'm not taking that cane. I'm going to hide. So you better join me. I was like, no, I think I've had enough. And I went, I got beaten, I cried. That was the end of it though. I was like, I'm actually how did you do this? Two lessons. So make sure that you build a good reputation for yourself. And secondly, do not be fearful. So this is what I have for you today. Next time I'm gonna come when I come your way, I'm gonna share more insightful things. This time I'm gonna do a story time. You probably have fun listening to. So if you want another story time, please do comment. If you like this one, please just share your comments in the comment section. And yes, we'll take it up from there. So remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until I come your way next week, I am Blessing Chukwuneke, and this is the blessing side of life.